I'm Peet Pienaar, I'm a designer and I'm in Geneva. I started working on a new brand that will only create products around migration and only employ migrants. And then I also created a small exhibition in my house from fabrics that I collected from all around the world. And the reason for that is just to create something that actually will remind me of this time. I think it's important in order to live this moment and experience it. We have to do something that will remind you of it afterwards. Also, it will be easier to accept change, which is inevitable afterwards. I'm reading the new luxury of high snobiety at the moment. I find it extremely stimulating in some ways, but I sit with a paper next to it and just write ideas. I find it like really like left field in that way, that while you're reading you just get ideas of other stuff. The new luxury also inspired me to get into documentaries, any documentary that I can find on fashion. I find it really informative at the moment to be inspired by fashion, and every time there's something new coming out of it. I use my headspace as actually for my workspace, so a lot of my work is actually done in my head and then I will go and sit and do it. At the moment there's a lot of things happening in my head. One is I need to figure out what's relevant to me and trying to cut out what's not relevant to me. Change is the only constant in the world. It's the only thing that we can be certain will happen all the time. I think after this, a lot of things will never be the same and we will do things very differently. But it's an exciting thing because change is always good. I'm listening to Lewis of Man at the moment. I find it really nice. It kind of like transports me to another world, but it's also something that will put me into this place when I hear it. In 2 years from now, I will always remember the time of Corona. It's good to look at things and be inspired by things. But if you're just looking at it and clicking to the next and not do something about it, it's just entertainment and it's not inspiration. I think the whole aim of inspiration is to get you to do something and do something good.